Good day, pupils. I welcome you back to the remaining section of our week lesson. I hope you have gone through my first video and I hope you've done your assignment 1 in this topic. Alright, last time we did a long division of numbers, and if you notice, we limit ourselves to 2-digit number of the dividend and 1 digit of the divisor. So we're going to continue from there today, and our specific objective for this class is by the end of the lesson you should be able to state the rules of long division. Remember, we did that in our last class and we used the member of our family to memorize long division, and we're going to still do it again today. Okay, but basically we are going to focus on dividing 3-digit number with a 2-digit divisor, meaning that our dividend now is going to be 3 digits, right? Remember the last class our dividend was just 2 digits, so now we are going to increase it to 3 digits, and our divisor this time around is going to be 2 digits, not 1 digit like we did the last time. Okay, all right. And the good thing is, in this class we are still going to be using member of our family to deal with this problem. Okay, let's start. Okay, just like I introduced in the last class, today we're going to be dividing 948 by 21, and you're going to tell me what 948 is and what 21 is, and our answer, what are we going to call our answer. So I believe you're an expert in that. So our 948 is our dividend, which is the 3-digit number. Our divisor 21 is our divisor, which is a 2-digit number, and any answer we'll get at the top here will be our quotient. So the question will be, find the quotient of 948 divided by what? 21. Okay, all right. So we are still going to be using member of our family. We are going to be using daddy, we are going to be using mommy, we are going to be using sister, brother, and our pet Rover. Okay, so our daddy is going to be our divide, just like we did in last class. Our mommy will be helping us to multiply. Our sister is going to help us to subtract, and our brother will just be bringing down, and our pet will help us to repeat. It will enable us to know if we're going to repeat the step again or we're just going to end it. Okay, so let's start. All right, so daddy now is the first person that will start. That's the first step. Is saying that we should divide what? 948 by what? By 21. So how can we do that? Daddy will help us to what? To tell us the step to follow. So daddy says divide 21 into the first number of the dividend. So our divisor, which is 21, we're going to what? Divide it into the first number of what? Of the dividend. But is that possible? Okay, daddy says now 21 will not go into 9, of course. It's not possible. So daddy said we should go into what? 94, right? So that's to say, if you pick the first divisor, the first dividend, and you see that it is less than it is less than that of what is your divisor, so you pick what? The next number. That's to pick the next two numbers, the first two numbers. Okay, so if you check the first number, it cannot go. Of course it cannot go because your divisor has to be 2 digits, right? Now you have to check what? The first two number of what? Of your dividend. Now daddy will make it easy for us, and daddy will say we should round off what? 21 and 94. Just memorize it quickly. So if you round up 21, it's not up the next number, the last number, which is 1. It's not up to 5, right? So it has to be what? 20. And if you round up 94 into a whole number, it has to be what? 90, because the last number, which is 4, is not up to 5. So the rounded number will be what? 20 into what? 90. I believe you understand how to round up, and I know you've done that before in school. But if you still have problem in rounding up, you can just tell me and put down the question in the Google Classroom, and I'll be happy to answer you. Okay, so daddy noticed that dividing 91 into 94 will be very difficult for us, so he told us that, okay, why can't we just round this number off so that we'll have what? A perfect number, right? So rounding off 21 we'll have 20, and rounding off 94 we'll have what? 90. So daddy now said, now we cannot divide what? 20 into what? 90. And he said that we're going to put the answer above what? 4, right? Above the second number of what? Of the dividend. So when we round up 90, we have to think, how many 20 will go into what? 90. How many 20s? 4, right? I believe you say the answer. 420 will go into what? 90. So Daddy says we should put the answer above what? 4. And this is the 4 here. So we put 4 above what? 4. Okay? I believe you understand what Daddy is trying to tell us. Daddy just wants to make this problem very easy for us by rounding up the numbers. Okay? So the first one, if the first number cannot go, you pick the first two number of what? Of your dividend. Then if it's not rounding up, you try to round the number up so that you're going to have what? A nice number. So you put the number above the second number of your dividend. Alright, let's go to mommy. Mommy said we should multiply now. This number that we've gotten, that is 4, right? We're going to multiply it by what? By the divisor. So multiply the divisor times the first number of your quotient. So our divisor is 21. Everything here we're going to multiply it. You're not just going to pick just 2 or you pick just 1, right? So you're going to multiply what? 21 by 4, right? So she has helped us to do that. 21 times 4 is what? Is 84. So we're going to write what? 84 directly under what? Under 90. Okay, under 94. Okay, of the number you just divided into. So this is 84. 21 times 4 is 84. So we're writing 84 what? Down here. Okay, mommy has done her part, but we might call her later. So let's move to our sister. Our sister now is what? Is subtraction. She said we should draw a line under 84. This is the line under 84. And we should use a subtraction sign to the next number to 84. We've subtracted 8 here. So when we subtract 94 by 84, we'll have what? 10. So you write your answer directly below what? 84. So this is our 10. So sister is done with her job. Let's move to what? Our brother. Our brother's job is just to what? To bring down. Okay. So guess what we are bringing down? Are we bringing down 9, 4, or 8? Yes, we are bringing down what? 8. So brothers say we should go to the next number of the dividend to the right of 4. And this is the next number here, which is what? 8. So this is it. As you can see the arrow here, that's the next number of the dividend. So brother said use an arrow under that number. So we have the arrow. Okay, we've put an arrow under the number, and brother said we should bring 8 down next to the 10. So we have 8 next to 10. Alright, I hope you've understood this. So let's see our River said will help us to know if we're going to repeat the step again or we are going to stop here. Alright, so this is where you decide whether you repeat the 5 step of the division. So River said if your divisor can divide into your new number, which is 108, or if you have numbers in the dividend that have not been brought down, then you repeat what? The 5 step. So we have number in our dividend that has not been brought down. Okay, and we have this. We can't just leave it like this. It's looking dirty, right? And it's very crazy to say 948 divided by 21 is 4. It's not possible. So we have to what? Repeat the step again. So let's call daddy back, let's call mommy back, let's call our sister and our brother back. Okay, all right, so daddy is happy to be back. Daddy said divide 21 into your new number 108. Okay, daddy always like to make easy for us. So 21 into 108 to be kind of it might not really go smooth for us, so daddy will always want us to what? To round it off. So we'll round 21 off and we'll round 108 off. So rounding 21, we're going to have what? 20. And rounding 108, we're going to have what? 110. So now we can now place our answer directly above what? Above 8, right? Above this number 8. So now we're going to say 20 into what? 110. It's going to give us what? 5, right? So daddy is done with what? With his job. So let's move to mommy. So now we are going to multiply the divisor 21 with the new number. And what's our new number? Our new number is what? Is 5. Okay, this is my cursor, follow my cursor. Our new number is what? Is 5. We're going to multiply the divisor, which is 21, with the new number in the quotient. The new number. Now this time around you're going to take just the new number. You're not going to say, of 21 multiplied by 45. No, you're going to say 21 multiplied by what? By 5. And you place your answer directly under what? Under 108. So 21 multiplied by 5 is what? 100 and what? 105. So let's move to sister. So sister said we should draw a line under the bottom line of 105. This is the line here. And we'll write the subtraction sign and we'll subtract. So 108 minus 105 is going to give us what? 3. Okay, sister is done. Let's move to what? The brother. So brother said, since there is nothing to bring down, we have to move to what? To the 5 step. Okay, so moving to the 5 step, you see, if the 21 will not divide into the new number 3, okay, see this is 21 here, which is our divisor, and the new number down here is 3, and there is nothing to bring down, then we are done. So we'll write the leftover, which is 3, as the remainder next to what? Next to 5. So our answer will be what? 45 remainder what? 3. That is to say 948 divided by 21 is what? Is 45 remainder what? 3. So daddy says super work. Mom say I'm proud of you. Sister say give me a hug. Brother say you are a genius. And brother say together we made it. So give yourself a big clap. So try to do this on your own and see if you will get the same answer as mine. So let's see one more example. Okay, now this question says we should find the quotient 435 divided by what? By 25. So just quickly pause this video and try to do it on your own. Then you come back and see if you have the same answer with mine. Okay. Alright, so now we have what? 435 divided by what? By 25. So the first thing, we call our daddy. So this time around, you're not just going to be writing the step. You have to what? Memorize it, right? The first thing is daddy. You have to divide the first number of your dividend, and the first number of the dividend cannot go. So we have to pick what? The first two number of what? Of the dividend. So here we have the D. 25 into 4, it cannot, right? So we have to say 25 into what? 400 and what? Okay, 25 into 4 we cannot, so we just have to put 0, right? So 0 times 25 is 0, so it does not really matter. You can just start from the next number, 45, because the 0 at the front does not matter. It's just the same thing. So if we subtract, so we bring down what? 4. So the next number now we're going to do, we have 4 minus 0, which is 4. We bring down what? The next number, which is the brother, we have what? 3. So this time around we have what? 43, right? So we have to call daddy back. We have 25 into what? Into 43. So 25 into 43 will just go what? 1 times, okay? So if you round it off, it's going to have what? 25 into 43 will just go what? 1 time. So we have to write 1 here. So we move quickly. 1 times 25. We'll write our 25 here, which is our mommy. Mommy always multiply. So now our sister will now subtract. 43 minus 25 will give us what? 18. Okay. So now our brother will now bring down what? 5. So now we'll say what? 25 into what? 108. 25 into 185 will go what? 7 times. So 7 times 25 will give us what? 175. So that's our mommy. Our sister will subtract. We have what? We have 10. Okay, so yeah, you can still go more further. So you can still add a point. Since 25 cannot go in 10, okay, you can just still add what? 0. Okay, so there in the first example we just stop, right? So you can stop there, and you can also stop here. You can say 17 remainder 10, but now let's just move a little step further so that our answer will just be 0 0 at the bottom. So whichever one you prefer is fine. So now since 25 cannot go into 10, so what we'll do, we'll add 0 here. Okay, so adding 0 to make it 100 will make us to what? Put a point here. So we have to put our 435 points. Okay, so that point is because we add the what? We add the 0 this place here. So we've put our points, we've put 0, and we'll write down 0 here. So now we are going to say 25. We'll call back daddy. 25 into what? 100 is going to give us what? 4. So we write 4 at the quotient at the top. Okay, So now we're going to say 4 multiplied by what? 25 will give us 100, which is mommy. So sister will now subtract, which is 0. So either way, either you put it what in fraction or in decimal, or a whole number, or whichever. So whichever one you're doing is fine. Okay, so even if you say your answer is 17 remainder 10, okay, so if you turn it back, you're going to still have what? 17.4. so either way you put it in decimal or you put it what? In fraction. So you are fine. I'm going to give you your mark. Okay, so that's all for this class, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Just a quick recap of what we've achieved today. We did long division, and we make use of what? 3-digit number of our divisor and 2 digits of what? 3 digits of our dividend and 2 digits of what? Of our divisor. And we use what? The member of our family to achieve that. We make use of daddy, which helps us to divide. The second step is mommy, which enables us to multiply. The third step is sister, which helps us to subtract. The brother is to bring down, okay, and our rover is to check if our answer is, if we have to repeat the step again. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the class. Try to go through this video 2 or 3 times for better understanding. If you still have any problem with it, so you have to write it down in your Google Classroom, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Okay, have a nice day. You will see your assignment in your Google Classroom, and stay safe for now. Bye.